Hello, good afternoon, collective. This is Una Fierce. Welcome to the Eclectic Witch Tarot Show. Hope you guys are all doing amazing today. It is absolutely gorgeous where I am today. I am thankful for all the sun. All right, Spirit, where shall we begin today? Well, let's start with clearing the energy. All right. Spirit keeps telling me the Kipper deck, so apparently something that needs to be said. Right. Sudden wealth on the bottom. Well, I like where this is going, Spirit. Keep looking at this tea. I drink tea regularly. I keep seeing this message. How strange that nature does not knock, yet it does not intrude. And I was thinking about, what does that mean? And I feel like it's about all nature's spirit, and spirit lets us make our own decisions and fumble our way through it. He gives us angel messages, or he, she, it, they, whatever. Gives us messages and synchronicities and things like that to catch on, but does not completely intervene. It's up to us to do what we choose, right? All right, Spirit. What's in this Kipper deck today? Pathway in reverse. Getting started. All right. Feel like Spirit's saying you're on the wrong path. Or maybe you might want to think about the path that you're on. Distant horizons, something happening soon. We've got 35 and 36 in a row next to each other. Next card is this main male. Lovers in reverse. Message of concern in reverse. All right. Maybe you are this main male. You're questioning a woman in your life, and a message that you received, I want to say, about her, or she's been concerned about some message that she's received. Okay, what about this, Spirit? I just want to say these messages are not for everyone. If this doesn't resonate, it's not your message. Please don't try to make sense out of something that has nothing to do with you. Okay. All right, Spirit, let's get one for Pathway, please. Pathway in reverse. Never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Someone has had a promise made to them that doesn't seem to be working out, or you don't feel like it's working out. Maybe you're chasing this path that's not meant for you. What about distant horizons, Spirit? Not living in the now, whatever it is, it's taking you out of your, you're chasing something. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. I think this is the action to take now, in the future as well, in the near future. You're going to want to start looking into this situation a little bit more clearly. What about this main male, Spirit? All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. I feel like this is about this main male. He's creative, inspiring, positive in his work, what he does. Looks like things are working out well for him. I feel like he's following what his intuition is telling him to do. Obviously, it's working out for him. Okay. How about this Lovers in reverse, Spirit? Okay, this is too many cards. Just one, please. One on the table, please, Spirit, for Lovers in reverse. Growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth. Maybe this, whoever this is, still not sure if this is the main male's reading or this female's reading, but as far as the Lovers in reverse, wanting to grow and experience, I feel like you feel like, I feel like this is, okay, maybe it's the female's reading. I feel like you feel like this is not moving forward. You're wanting to come together with this person. In this path, it doesn't seem to be working out. The promises aren't coming into your life. You know, they're not happening. What's the message of concern for the female? 3, 4, 5 cards. All right. All right. Believe, strange encounters. Manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of the conditions. And becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. Let me pause this for a second. Okay, sorry about that. The neighbors were coming home. Apartment living, you know. So I feel like this is the message. This is the female's message. This female is feeling like you guys are at a distance and you're wanting to bring this relationship together, okay? And you've been feeling like, is this ever going to happen? And I feel like your message, your thoughts, your thoughts are in reverse. Spirit saying that you need to understand that maybe there's a process, maybe it's not divine timing yet. Maybe you're feeling pressured about this for some reason. Maybe your family is saying, oh, come on, you're fooling yourself, stuff like that. Or maybe you're just really, really just tired of waiting. But I feel like the Spirit's asking you to put on your big girl pants and just realize that there's a reason why it hasn't happened yet. And probably that reason is because you're focused on it and thinking about how it's not happening. It says, becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective. I feel like Spirit's telling you you have some inner work to do still before you and this person are going to be able to get along and work in a relationship that's going to work like what it's meant to be. Right now, maybe you both have some wounding still that you're working on. Maybe it's just simply the fact that you're constantly thinking about it, and when you are manifesting, when you manifest, you're supposed to just ask. Okay, you ask Spirit for what it is you want. You trust that it's on its way, and then you let it go. Okay, I feel like this person can't stop thinking about it. And I feel like Spirit's saying you have to be happy first. It says, manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. First, you have to find happiness with yourself and where you are now, wherever you are now. And believe in your manifestation that it is coming to you, but you have to believe that. You can't keep going back to questioning it. Is it true? Is it going to happen? Is it bullshit? Is it, am I getting taken for a ride? Am I, you have to know what it is you want and just be okay with waiting, because Spirit has already promised you that it's on its way, right? You do know that. But you, in order to bring in something on a love vibration, in order to bring love to you, you have to be vibrating from a love vibration yourself, okay? So whatever it is you need to do to make yourself happy, maybe it would be a good time to get your nails done or your hair done, or, take a nice bath, take a nice walk, spend some time with friends, spend some time with family, do whatever it is that brings you joy. You need to do that. Sitting around waiting on a message that's not here yet and being upset about it is not going to turn this upside down, this Lovers, okay? All you're doing when you're doing that, focusing on it in a negative way, is all you're doing is repelling it. And Spirit's trying to let you know that, you're doing more damage than you are good here with your constant worrying about it, okay? Let's get some love messages. I don't use these a whole lot. There's a red rose on there. A couple the meaning of the red rose. Alright, on the bottom of the deck, chemistry. I never felt a passion this intense. Yeah, this is love. You know it is. You know this is what you want. Okay? But maybe you're just feeling like you want it so bad that you just can't stand it. But Spirit's saying you're gonna have to relax. Okay, for pathway and reverse habits. I don't know if we will ever change. And there's a white rose on that. Yeah, I feel like you're just feeling like, I don't know if this is ever going to happen. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get ourselves in the vibration to make this happen. Maybe you're thinking that about yourself. Maybe you're wondering that about him. About distant horizons and investigate, Spirit. Got conversation. I want to call you and hear your voice. Have you been thinking about having a talk with this person? And the other one that came out with it, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Yeah, I feel like you're just really stressed over the timing on this. You're just thinking about all the things that are not happening that you want to happen, that and you're making assumptions. Maybe you don't get to talk to this person as much as you'd like to. Maybe they're busy. This looks like a busy businessman. I feel like you're missing them, and they're busy a lot. And it's maybe creating some confusion, maybe giving you this feeling of this investigator feeling that you're, what's going on? Why am I not hearing from him? But also on that card it says think before acting. I feel like in that we're being asked to examine our words, think before speaking, and realizing that your words manifest your reality. The things that you say and you speak over your relationship is what you're calling in. I feel like Spirit is really reminding you that, again, do you want good here or do you want bad? What is it that you want? Because, what you're doing and what you're saying you want are not on the same vibration. Give me one for main mail and on the golden afternoon. Give it to me on the table, please, Spirit. One card. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. I feel like either there is a reason that you guys haven't come together yet, or you feel like there is. Maybe this is what you're investigating. You think that there's something that he's holding back about. Maybe he knows that he knows what he speaks is what he's calling in, so maybe there's some things that he hasn't said and there's good reason for it. But apparently there's some secrets there. All right, and what about Lovers in Reverse and growing up? Responsibilities, I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. I feel like something's happening that's maybe something's happening financially to one or both of you that is getting in the way. Maybe there's a child that you're not aware of. I feel like somehow money is coming into play here. It's financial and emotional needs. I'm sorry, I'm not getting it here. Sir, can I get another card for this, please? Just responsibilities. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Maybe you're feeling like you need a partner to help financially. You feel like calling in a partner, like having a partner is going to help you financially, is going to help you with your financial and emotional needs. You're feeling like you need this person in your life to also feel complete, just feel complete in general. But Spirit's saying that's not how this works. You need to be complete in yourself first before you bring another person into the mix, because if you're not happy with you in your own life, then you're just dragging them into the middle of chaos. I feel like Spirit's saying you first have to get yourself together before this person's going to come. It doesn't work the other way around. They're not coming to save you. All right, Spirit, what about this message of concern in reverse and becoming braver, manage to be glad and believe? Yeah. We've got space, I need more time to think, and shadow side, you make me realize my flaws. Yeah, I feel like that's what this is. That's what's happening. This is why this isn't working, because you have work to do on you still in your inner heart, realizing your worth and realizing that you can do it on your own. realizing that you're complete exactly as you are, and that you don't need anything to complete you. You don't need this person to help you. And I feel like you're thinking that. Spirit's letting you know this is wrong thinking. This is what's blocking this reunion. You're gonna have to change the way that you think about this. This is typical in a twin flame. Twin flame union, you don't manifest your twin flame until you are complete in yourself. So I'm going to pull the yin yang deck and see what we see here. When a twin flame couple come together, the queen and the king energy, they are complete. They're kings and queens of their own kingdom. A king, the British king, doesn't marry, out of like or whatever. I don't know if British is right or not. But a king and queen, if I remember the story of Cinderella right, a king and a queen, they marry into royalty. They don't, they keep a royal bloodline, right? I feel like maybe this main male, it seems like he's already got his ducks in a row mostly, or pretty close. I feel like he's working on you, waiting on you, or working on you. I said that on accident, but nothing's an accident. Helping you, maybe he is helping you along the way. Maybe he's helping you see the things that you need to see. But he's waiting on you to get your stuff together. All right, Spirit, what about habits in this pathway in reverse? Doubts, lonely, negativity, not hopeful, discontentment. Yeah. Yep. Okay, now I see it. Yeah, this is the problem. This is why the pathway is in reverse. Whatever your doubts are, you being discontent with the situation is not going to make anything move faster. It's putting you in the upside down. Okay, I think that's pretty clear. Distant horizons. Nostalgia, memories, missing someone, past life, soulmate, the past. I feel like this is someone you've spent other lifetimes with. Maybe something that's happened in the past is got you in this investigator mode, making you doubtful. But Spirit's reminding you that you're responsible for your emotions, though, and you can control that. You have to let go of the past, because it doesn't live here in your present or your future if you don't let it. About this main male, Spirit. Secrets. Alright. I'm not going to take these because I really, really, really would like them on the table, please, Spirit. One card for main male on the table, please, Spirit. Just going to insist on putting it on the floor, huh? Okay. I'm going to insist that I want it on the table. please. Okay, thank you. Sun and strength, empowerment, heart chakra opening, compassion, happiness, truth revealed. Yeah, this person makes you very happy. He's living in his truth. He's empowered. He loves you. Heart chakra open. He's compassionate. He's kind. Truth revealed. Maybe he's thinking about telling you whatever the secret is. I feel like this is golden energy. He feels good about him. He's done some work on himself. And I feel like he has had to do the work. Things have not always been easy. But he walks with God. The sun is his strength. And his positivity and the way he feels about himself and the way he feels about his life, regardless if it's not always, I'm sure it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but the way that he is able to feel about his life, regardless of what's happening around him. He's manifesting his best life. He's showing you that that's what needs to happen. For lovers in reverse, we got disharmony, triggers, conflict, competition, arguments, harsh communication. Yeah, there's been some disagreements going on about about you guys coming together. Maybe your reasons he doesn't see as valid because if your reasons are this of financial and emotional needs, I need you in order to be complete, then yeah, he's not gonna buy that. He's not buying that. That's not a good reason to him to come together, because he knows that he's looking for a queen, somebody who's already established in her life and knows what she wants and goes after it and is happy doing it and can manage her emotions. What about this message of concern, spirit, in reverse? Okay. All right, I'm going to take it just because I want to wrap this reading up. It's been a half hour. Message of concern in reverse. We got temptation, self-deception, deception, make wise choices. Yeah. Spirit saying you're not fooling anybody, not even yourself, and you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not helping the situation at all by lingering on this. If you want this connection, you have to do the work. You have to do what makes you happy. So maybe you're doing things that don't resonate with you. Maybe you're thinking and negatively about things. Spirit saying you need to do what it is that makes you happy so that you can do this shadow work. Like, you need to do this shadow work and make sure that you're happy with yourself and your own environment and your own life and your own things that you're doing. And if you have to, I don't want to say make yourself feel that way, but do whatever it takes to make yourself feel that way. and so that you can see your manifestations coming into reality when you start to see that the work has been valid and the work has worked. Okay, that you're gonna that's when things will start moving. You have to make yourself feel good first, whatever it is, that however that looks. Make wise choices, Spirit says, because this is your divine partner, and you don't want to lose them. And if you were to move now, you just would destroy each other. And Spirit's saying I'm not going to allow that, because I need you guys together. So you have to get yourself in line first before I'll allow this union. So that is the message for today, guys. I hope that you saw what you needed to see, and if you like the way that I read and you like this message, please feel free to give me a like and subscribe if you feel moved to. I am offering personal readings. The information is under my channel description. I hope you guys enjoy this beautiful day. It is sunnier than heck out there. I hope it is where you are too. I hope you enjoy it. All right, you guys, have an awesome day. Bye. Thanks for coming.